finally on our way. That's where I needed to go, was right here. There we go. Now where we're supposed to be. Now we are where we are supposed to be. Okay, now we're where we're supposed to be. It was staring me in the face the whole time. I knew it would be. But damn it. That's the way it always is. When I get stuck on a game, it's always because it's something simple that I just overlook. We gotta find the dead guy with the key. That way we can get the dynamite. This is where we start fighting more upgraded enemies. That's what I'm saying. The enemies in this game get a lot stronger, a lot faster. Apparently I'm missing every attack now. So yeah, this game requires a lot of building up. So yeah, we gotta find the dead bastard with the key. Actually, we need to get that chest before we forget it. Because it would suck to go all this way only to forget a treasure chest. Fiberglass coat, we definitely need that. Shame to miss that. That led nowhere. So we need to get rid of those guys. Those guys are dangerous. So yeah. Go the way we're supposed to go, and this time, don't be stupid about it. I know we were off to a rough start, my commentary was crap, and I got us lost for like 20 minutes. So, if you're new to the video, just skip ahead. Or if you don't care about the commentary, just mute me. We're finally doing the shit that we needed to do. gave us a few extra levels. There's nothing wrong with that. You can always use extra levels. We'll be needing those levels for later in the game. Now, I don't know if there are added bosses in this game, because the original Phantasy Star 2 didn't really have a lot of bosses. So we'll see how many bosses are in this game, but the original Phantasy Star 2 only had a couple of bosses. And the very first major boss is hard as hell. There we go. Now we got the key. Oh, I don't think there's any more to get in here. I think all we gotta do now is go grab the dynamite. But yeah, it's just that easy to get the key. I had no trouble at all. My brain was working, and we did it. There was no reason to ever doubt it. Yeah, we got the key. Now we just warp out, heal, and then we could go get the dynamite. And that didn't take that long. That only took 2 minutes. It did not take long at all. I don't know what you're talking about. That only took me about 5 minutes to get. Yeah. There was never any need for concern on that. We did that rather quick. That didn't take half an hour. I don't know what you're thinking. That didn't take half an hour at all. That only took a few minutes. See? Right on schedule. We're getting the dynamite. Just like I said we would. Yeah, no big deal. We did it. Now you grab the dynamite and everything's fine. Yeah, my brain didn't stop working. Everything's good. Everything is A-okay. Anyway, I apologize for the beginning, if y'all are even still watching at this point. I seem to have lost my mind there for a minute. Now I'm trying desperately to get this shit so we can get out of this dungeon for good and actually make some progress. But I am low on time, but I want to at least make some progress before I end this video. Yeah, that's aggravating as fuck. It took so long to get past that point. But we are going to make progress now. Just ignore the fact that I was being retarded. But you can see how sometimes stuff can go horribly wrong in this game. And when it does, it will screw with you big time. Now there's more than one stick of dynamite in this tower, so like I said, you grab one stick of dynamite, you need multiple. You want to get all 4 of those chests that are locked before you abandon this place for good. You need all 4 of those chests that are locked. There's one dynamite, but there's plenty more where that came from. Once we get those 4 chests, we'll be done with this place forever. But now we can make rapid progress. Oh. I'm glad my brain finally started to work. But that was pathetic. Beaten this game many times, and that would have really sucked if things would have fallen apart that quickly. Yeah, that's 2 dynamite. But the other 2 treasures also have valuable items, so that's why we want to get all 4 before we leave. You know, we might as well continue while my brain's working. I say that as soon as my brain stopped working. So yeah, 1 more treasure to get, and then we'll be done with this place. Now we're done with this place. And we never have to go back to that bullshit again. Not that was bullshit, we did the shit perfectly. Not a single thing went wrong in that. But now we can go to the real dungeon. imagine how long that would have taken if I would have showed y'all the building up stuff. Yeah. You're welcome. That was pathetic. No matter how I tried to defend it, that display in that dungeon was completely and utterly pathetic. Can't believe I lost my memory so badly that I did that horrible in that dungeon. Oh, that was bad. But now we're finally moving on and making progress. I just gotta hope my commentary improves. I don't want to do a lot of spoilers. Anyway, this is the next dungeon. Oh yeah, you gotta use it. There we go. The enemies in this dungeon have already greatly increased in strength. So as their value and money and XP. Well, once again, you want to kind of poke your head around for any possible treasures, because in RPGs, the treasure chests are also very important. Can't wait to upgrade Dave's weapon, because her starting weapons, even though she's really strong when you first start the game, she quickly becomes kind of lame. So we want to upgrade her to ceramic bars as soon as possible, because her starting weapon is actually quite garbage. Now we don't want to take this up just yet, do we? I think we want to do a little bit of exploring first. Yeah, I don't think we want to take that one. But we have to, never mind, we got to. We got to take that one. Giga mosquitoes are very dangerous. But we should be strong enough where we can handle all this now. If we're not missing every shot we fire. Don't worry, if you're in auto combat, you can turn auto combat off at will, so you're not stuck in it. But it still sucks when auto combat fails you. But luckily, it doesn't take that long to gain levels at the start of this game. But just like most RPGs, it will start taking longer. But yeah. Now, I still don't know what all that bar building up and all that is. We haven't made it to that point yet. But maybe later we'll make it to that point. They really enjoy attacking my leader, because he is pretty much the leader. I know I could actually use monomates, but I'm trying to stockpile the items. Because stockpiling the items will be helpful later. And save money, because items cost cash. As long as my brain is working, I'm trying to let my brain do the job. Again, you notice the enemies take a giant leap in difficulty. That's what I'm saying. The enemies in this game love to take giant leaps of difficulty. Primate. I like Phantasy Star 3 and Phantasy Star 1. Unlike Phantasy Star 4, where the enemies are fairly balanced, in these two, the enemies actually gain difficulty rather quick. Okay, now we rescue her. And now we take Tim to her father, but first we want to heal and save. I know there were a bunch of treasures we missed, but we can always come back for those. Plus, I'm trying to make up for lost time since I wasted so much of your time at the start of this video. That way I can at least say we made some progress in this video, and I apologize once again for wasting y'all's time at the start. Okay, there's a transporter in this town, which we could always walk to the town, but we might as well take the teleporter back to Paseo. Because like I said, I'm trying to save a little bit of time because I fucked up so bad at the start. I could have bought some items while I was there, because we could use some items. Well, I'll buy items in the next town over. First, we gotta do this. Kind of a sad story for he kills his daughter and he blows himself up. But this game also has some really well done cutscenes. That's what I'm saying. Even though this actually may actually be better than the Sega version, but it's not a bad game. And yeah, you get all his money that he's stolen up to that point, which is a nice boon. Anyway, now we need to head to the next town, which should be right over here somewhere. But now Giga Mosquitoes are common enemies. But once we buy the gear from the next town, it won't be so bad. Across that, yeah, there we go. Now we're in the next town. I'm gonna give you a little bit more backstory about what's going on, and they're going to those Motavians, which you cannot speak to right away. And they tell you where the lab is. Yeah, it's hard to believe you're on Motavia because it's a desert planet. Is this the city where you learn? Anyway, pick up some information. It's a good idea in any RPG to talk to everyone, because you never know when it's going to be valuable. As far as that hidden musician they talked about, we'll be dealing with him soon. As you can see, there's a lot of new stuff in this town that's worth getting, especially the ceramic claws. But before we buy anything, we need to head back to Paseo one more time. Anyway, we'll deal with all that piano stuff in a bit. But we're not there just yet. But once again, we need to warp back to Paseo. Because once you get to a new town, every time you get to a new town, you get a new member. And eventually you'll be able to swap between them. But we want to go back to our base, pick up our new party member. And yeah, she is one of your most important party members. Because she is the main healer in the game, and without her you'll find the shit coming up very challenging. So make sure at this point you warp back and go ahead and grab her on your team, because she's going to be very useful for the dungeons to come. And you know, you need a healer, so now we got her on our team. Get out of the way, Motavian. Let's heal everyone that needs to be healed. And then we can upgrade our guys with the gear from this town so we can build Ann up. If you notice, everyone that joins you starts at level 1. So every time you get a new member, they always start at level 1. So you want to make sure you build them up as soon as you get them, otherwise they'll be useless. Anyway, her main weapon is the ceramic knife. The first thing, we're buying ceramic claws. She also can use the silent shot, but you want her to have a ceramic knife because it adds extra defense, which will be very useful. Because she has low defense. So give her that free carbon suit. Give her a ceramic knife. That way she has some attack. And then we need to buy her some more defensive items. Okay, she's the only one that can equip ribbons. So we want to buy 1 silver ribbon. Fiberglass mantle. Carbon armor. And fiberglass gear. Equip her with everything she can hold. That way she has a higher chance of surviving while you're trying to build her up. And I guess technically if you want to, you can lessen your party and build her up faster with less people. But I don't really suggest doing that, because you're going to pretty much eventually use everyone. You know, it'd really suck, you know, to have to just constantly do that anyway. Anyway, we're going to save it, and I would like to apologize that we didn't make it super far in this video because of my fuck up at the start. I wanted to at least make some progress, so at least we did that. Next time we play, I promise we'll make it farther, and don't worry, I'll build Ann up a little bit before we continue. That way you don't have to watch me do all the building up for her. But yeah, next time we play, we'll make way more progress than we did in this episode. But unfortunately, I was an idiot. But anyway, if you like my videos, please follow and subscribe. And in the next one, I promise we will not fuck up. So until then, see you next time. Hopefully y'all have a good night. Hopefully you liked the video. If not, I understand. So take it easy. Have fun.